New at 10, there's also a new Democrat running for Congress in eastern Iowa. State Representative Lindsey James is joining that race to unseat Republican Congresswoman Ashley Hinson. KCCI Chief Political Reporter Amanda Brooker is joining us in studio now with why that race is the one to watch for. Amanda.
Nicole, this race is heating up. Iowa's 2nd District spans 22 counties across northeast Iowa. It includes Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, Grinnell, and Dubuque. Democrats are already eyeing this seat as an opportunity to gain ground in the U.S. House in the 2026 election. But nonpartisan election forecasters say Republicans do have a clear advantage.
It has devastating consequences for these students.
Lindsey James is a state lawmaker, a chaplain, a mom, and now a congressional candidate. She says her background will shape her campaign to represent Iowa's 2nd congressional district.
I live my life by the parable of the Good Samaritan every day when someone is struggling and the powerful people are walking by them and looking the other way. It's my faith that compels me to reach out and lend a helping hand.
James says her priorities in Washington would focus on helping everyday families by improving access to housing, health care, and quality education.
I am someone who cares deeply about my neighbors and is passionate about making sure that our state is a state where people can build the life that they deserve and that their kids can build the life that they deserve.
James joins 3 other Democrats in the 2026 primary race: Catherine Dolter, Clint Tweedball, and Don Primus.
What sets you apart from them?
As a mom, I understand the realities of the pressure that our schools are under. As a legislator, I've spent the last 7 years being invited into people's living rooms and talking with them at their front door. And I have a track record of fighting for everyday working families who are struggling.
She's already drawing sharp criticism from Republican incumbent Ashley Hinson's campaign, who compared her to the progressive New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and called James a, quote, leftist lunatic.
What's your response to being compared to someone like AOC?
People are exhausted by politics. They want someone who will fight for them, that they know what they see is what they get. That is me.
Right now, Republican Ashley Hinson is serving her 3rd term representing Northeast Iowa in Congress. Now, she won re-election by double digits in 2024. She actually won even more of the vote in the 2nd district than Donald Trump did in that same district. And Hinson is running for re-election again in 2026. Still, Democrats see her seat as one they could potentially flip. In April, the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee included Iowa's 2nd district on a list of U.S. House races they're targeting. Nicole?
We'll definitely watch that race closely. Meanwhile,